Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Beer Geek Nation. I'm your host, Chris. Thank you so much for joining me once again for another beer review. And today, guys, we are looking at a Sierra Nevada beer. This is a year-round beer for them. Super easy to get if you can get Sierra Nevada stuff. This is their Torpedo Extra IPA, and this is the 24-ounce bottle that just came out. It's kind of like the 40-ounce of the Beer Geek world. 7.2% alcohol by volume. This bottle was actually, if I did the math right on the batch number, it was bottled on September 16th. So really fresh, the freshest I've ever had it. And these bottles did just come out. Basically what they do is after they brew this beer, they run it through these cylindrical steel cones that are full of hop cones. And in this case, it's Crystal, Magnum, and Citra. And they just run them through one by one. They run the beer through so they get all the essence out of those hops. And you're just gonna get big pine, citrus, fruits out of it. So I'm looking forward to this one. I've never had a fresh bottle, a bottle this fresh, I should say. So without further ado, let me get into a glass so that you guys know how it smells, tastes, and give me the verdict on Sierra Nevada's Torpedo Extra IPA. All right, guys, so the appearance on the Sierra Nevada Torpedo, wow, it's a beautiful, like a rust golden orange on there, clear as hell. I can see the light through on the other side. Nice carbonation bubbling off the bottom of the glass. There was a massive 3 to 4 fingers, kind of an off-white, reflecting the color, kind of an off-white eggshell head on there. Nice rocky bubble formation on there, and lots of lacing, definitely there. Don't see a whole lot of alcohol feet. Sierra Nevada actually will bottle condition partially some of their bottles, so that's why you're getting the bigger head on this one. Yeah, it's just a beautiful looking beer. All right, the aroma on the Torpedo. Yeah, it's not as hop forward as I thought it was going to be. I'm getting a lot of kind of like a two-row malt in there, caramel kind of malt. Definitely some citrus, a slight grapefruit, a slight kind of lemony flavor coming through. A little bit of alcohol, a little bit of graininess in there. It's not quite the hot bomb I was thinking it was going to be, so it's okay. All right, guys, so the taste on our Torpedo Extra IPA, cheers. Definitely delivers on the taste front. Right at the front of the tongue, massive hop bitterness. I was expecting some kind of hop bitterness on this one. You get it in the front of the tongue. It's that grapefruit, classic West Coast piney, astringent. Middle of the mouth, I'm getting a lot of caramel out of this one, a nice kind of roasted graininess in there. I'm starting to get some more sweet fruits, kind of an overly ripe grapefruit, kind of a citrus rind type of character coming through. Nice dry finish. It's that, again, classic West Coast. I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's that classic West Coast dry finish. Aftertaste, definitely some caramel malts, definitely some graininess in there, definitely some of that grapefruit and that pininess coming through. It's a really well balanced IPA. I mean, that's the best thing I could say about it. It's just so balanced. The hops never overtake the malts never overtake the hops. They do this awesome kind of, IPA dance in your mouth, and it's a really good tasting beer. You don't taste the 7.2% at all. It's extremely drinkable, but still hoppy at the same time. So yeah, it's a really nice drinking beer. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Sierra Nevada Torpedo Extra IPA, 7.2%, available year-round now in 24-ounce bottles like I'm drinking here. Guys, I gotta give this one a solid B+. As far as IPAs goes, this just falls in the middle of the pack. There's enough hops there to keep it interesting for hopheads. You get that traditional citrus West Coast pininess that you would expect from a West Coast, but at the same time, Sierra Nevada really knows how to counterbalance those hops with nice malts. There's a nice sweet malt quality to this one, a nice graininess to this one. It just, it doesn't do anything too aggressive. It doesn't take any, leaps, and it doesn't, just break any boundaries down. It's just a very middle of the road, solid, year-round, affordable, great, technically a very complex crafted beer. It can't stand up to some of the more intense, smaller breweries that are doing these just crazy hoppy beers. But that's not a bad thing. We need beers in the market like this to kind of satiate us during the week when we, not drinking a 10% triple IPA or whatever. And this beer fits in that category perfect. With that said, remember, life is too short. Drinking beers.